Hello and welcome to Not Replaced Yet. My name is Nick Bushkar and I'm here with my brother Jesse. Jesse is the resident marketing expert while I ask AI to edit websites for me. Say hello, Jesse.
Hello, Jesse.
This is Vibe Coding 101 and class is in session. Have you heard this mysterious phrase across the web?
Do you think you may have accidentally vibe coded something and you're not quite sure?
Fear not, friends, for we are here to guide you into this new world.
The world where anyone can code and all developers lose their jobs.
Whoa.
The world where anyone can code and nothing else changes at all.
That's right.
Vibe Coding 101 is for everyone. You don't have to be technical. If you've never written a line of HTML, if you've never even heard of CSS, you're still in the right place. Maybe you're comfortable with Claude artifacts, or you've even downloaded Cursor. That's perfect.
This 101 course is going to give you the origins and evolution of vibe coding, a live vibe code showdown, the tooling landscape, what this means for you, and what's next. Let's get into it.
On February 2nd, 2025, renowned computer scientist Andrej Karpathy posted this to X. Here's the quote, paraphrased. There's a new kind of coding I call vibe coding, where you fully give into the vibes, embrace exponentials, and forget that the code even exists. It's possible because the LLMs are just getting too good. Also, I talk to Composer with Super Whisper, so I barely even touch the keyboard. I accept all always. I don't read the diffs anymore. When I get error messages, I just copy paste them in with no comment. Usually that fixes it. It's not too bad for throwaway weekend projects, but they're still quite amusing. I'm building a project or web app, but it's not really coding. I just see stuff, say stuff, run stuff, copy paste stuff, and it mostly works.
Thus, a new age was born. Vibe coding spread like wildfire across social media. Subreddits exploded with tens of thousands of new subs. Niche internet celebrities like Peter Levels made bank on vibing questionable games through his audience on X. And finally, you had true institutional buy-in when Y Combinator, probably the most influential startup accelerator in Silicon Valley, went full vibe.
That's enough build up. Let's just vibe.
The simplest version of vibe coding is just to open ChatGPT or Claude, like you see here on the screen, and give it a prompt. And so I've written up this prompt here, and I'm going to give it to both of these apps at the same time to see what they come up with. In ChatGPT, I'm using the model 4.1. In Claude, I am using Opus 4 with extended thinking on. And I'm just going to hit enter in both, and we can see them run at the same time. And so you see here, the prompt that we're using is create a fully playable breakout brick breaker game in a single HTML file. Use a black background with neon colors. The paddle should glow and leave a trail. When the bricks are hit, create an explosion of particles that match the brick's colors. Include at least 3 different power-ups and that fall when certain bricks break. Multi-ball, wider paddle, and laser shooting. Add satisfying sound effects with Web Audio API. Display score, lives, and current power-up status. Make it visually spectacular with smooth animations and glowing effects throughout. And so as you see here on the right, Claude is already writing code. And if we scroll down here in ChatGPT, we will see the same.
Yeah, the model choice is interesting. This is not an episode that's going to go super deep on model choice. But ChatGPT, OpenAI's 4.1 is kind of their leading approach for coding, although there are some questions around like O3 thinking, O3 Pro, things like that. And then Opus 4 on Claude's side definitely is best in class by a pretty wide margin. So your mileage may vary depending on the model you choose, but as Nick's showing, both of these are very capable code writers.
And I don't know if you noticed it, but in the ChatGPT window, it actually stopped for a moment and gave me a button that said continue coding or continue prompt or something like that. I forget what it said. And so I had to hit that button. All right. And so ChatGPT is done first. Now, there is a difference between ChatGPT and Claude where you can't actually run this code inside ChatGPT. So I'm going to copy this over to my own code editor that I have locally, and I'm going to run it. And so we can actually see what this looks like. Oh,
Yeah,
and
whereas
Claude
Claude
started.
does.
There we go. All right. So this is ChatGPT.
Over on the left there. I kind of like that
It's cool.
rubbery x-axis on the paddle, although it looks
Oh
like it
yeah,
might
that
have
is cool.
broken.
Oh, there's some power ups.
There's some other things, yeah.
Multi ball.
It's pretty cool. All right, let's check out Claude's.
Hey. All right, and let's go over to Claude. Yeah. So
And just
spacebar to play again. Here, I'm
bon-
gonna make it a little wider.
yeah, bonus points for Claude not needing the external editor. I'm not sure if OpenAI has launched that feature or not.
And can you hear the audio?
No, I cannot. Is it some
there's
nice little
audio
sound
with this.
effects?
Yeah, it's cool.
That's cool.
Oh, 3 balls.
Oh, maybe not.
Lost 2 of them.
I mean, I like the velocity here, the like tail comet kind of idea. Ooh, that's a heck
cool.
of a power up, Gradius. And pretty
It's only
slick for that, like where you hit it on the paddle, it has an angle, right? Like
Yeah.
we've all played block breaker games that are dumb, and this one seems like dimensionally pretty intelligent. I'm a sucker for a ball game.
Oh, I have
2,
lives. Notice up
lives
in the top
1. Yeah, I
left.
want to see what
I'm just
happens
gonna
when we
end.
lose. Oh, game over.
So
That's fun. Single
I think
prompt.
that's a really good. That's a great prompt, and both with a single prompt, one shot prompt, as the pros say. We said what we wanted, and it gave us an actually working example of this game. Now, and you could see the differences. Like, look at how graphically different it looked. The audio was different. The power-ups were different, and but it actually worked. And so this is actually a really good example of true vibe coding. It's just one prompt going in, accept all the code and just play.
There are a lot of apps out there trying to win in this AI-fueled coding space. As you can see here, some of the biggest players include Cursor. That's what Nick is working in most of the time. Claude Code is an excellent tool. Replit, Windsurf. Windsurf's actually being purchased by OpenAI for a couple $billion. So lots of movement here. We break these tools out loosely into 4 categories. There are IDEs, actual coding interfaces. There are extensions, which give more power to existing tools. There are CLI tools, command line tools, where you're actually interfacing, with the back end of the system. And then there are agentic platforms. And I say this is all very loosely categorized because there's plenty of overlap. Now, for the non-developers out there watching, don't get overwhelmed. You just need to know that there's a lot happening in this space.
Yeah, as someone who has been coding with AI for a couple of years now, almost every day, I haven't used 90% of these tools because realistically, what ends up happening is, it's fun to try new tools out, but you end up finding the things that work for you and you just use them over and over again.
Yeah. If you are a developer watching, the stakes are slightly different. These tools are now the minimum competency required to be relevant in your space.
I would guess that like sometime in the next 12 to 18 months, we'll reach the point where like most of the code that's going towards these efforts is written by AI.
And so I'd say maybe 20-30% of the code that is inside of our repos today in some of our projects are probably all written by software. What about
immediately? It is unquestionable. You're not going to lose your job to an AI, but you're going to lose your job to somebody who uses AI.
The message is clear. AI fluency is no longer optional. It is fundamental. Developer roles are shifting. Simple, repetitive coding is being automated, and engineers must focus on architecture, prompts, QA, and oversight. You have officially passed Vibe Coding 101. Here's what you need to do next. Follow so you don't miss out on what's coming next. We are going to fully vibe code an app, walk you through all the tools that we talked through, deep dive into agents, and much more.
Yeah, and do make sure to share this with your friends and colleagues so they can be caught up to speed. You're investing the time for future fluency, and they should too. The comments are open for any and all vibe coding questions, and do, at a minimum, hit like if you found anything valuable. It really helps us out. Thank you very much.
Until next time, class dismissed.